Welcome back, JDC family. My name is Jay. This is my Diecast Creations channel, and I am home from the hospital. Man, oh man, has the last few days been life changing. Let me just log into my computer here, get my chat up on the screen. I'm a dad, guys. I am a dad, officially a twin dad, a twin girl dad. Get my computer going here, see if anybody jumps in. See if anybody jumps in. I know it's kind of late on a Thursday, I think. I don't even know what day it is anymore. Last 5, 6, 7, 8 days. What is it? Since last Thursday, so tomorrow will be a week. It's been a blur, man. I haven't slept. It's been crazy, guys. It's been crazy. I can't see who's in here yet, if there's anybody even in here, but man, oh man, has it been nuts. Thankfully, everything is okay. Everybody is good. Amanda's healing well. The babies are freaking beautiful, man. The babies are beautiful. They came 6 weeks early. They came 6 weeks early. But they're doing really well. We had to leave them at the hospital. Because it's the best place for them to be right now, but it's only because they're early. They don't want to let them go too early, and we don't want to bring them home too early, because if something was to happen, it needs to happen there, so they're in great hands. We've been there every single day since we left. We checked out Monday night, checked out of the hospital. We go back to the doctor in the morning. Amanda's gonna get her staples taken out and all that because it was a C-section with the twins. And I apologize if I'm a little scatterbrained here tonight. I just wanted to jump on here and basically give the JDC family a little rundown of what's been going on. I haven't had no time at all. I've caught a few little videos here and there. But I haven't been able to keep up. I haven't been able to keep up with anything on YouTube or the community or anything really, guys. I had that one video that dropped at midnight last night. That was scheduled like a month or two ago. I built that car for Oppa. I hope he's doing okay. Okay, so I got my chat up over here. We got Andre Cruz in the house. Go to sleep. Kamikaze Customs. Hot Wheels Crazy for Life. Ivan's Customs Garage. Brad Mullenbein. I believe that's how that Mullenbein or Mullenbein, one or the other. NASCAR guy. Neil Cummings. What's up, brother? Daddy J. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Eddie G's in the house. What's up, Jay? And what's up, YouTube Diecast community? Congrats again. I appreciate you, man. Tony's Diecast Customs. Charles Diecast Garage. What's up, brother? Edward G. They're talking to each other. Glad everything went well. Jesse's Diecast Garage is in the house. What's up, brother? I seen that diorama you made for Old Man Diecast. That thing's awesome. Also seen the one you made for MHD. That was sick too. Andre, I'm at the crib. John blazing and coffee drinking. Goodish, my guy. They're here. They good. No early, no problemo. Yeah, man. It was totally unexpected, guys. It was totally unexpected. And I'm not going to get too much into my personal information because I don't know who else is on the internet, right? But you guys know what's up. Amanda's been pregnant with twins. We've been going to the doctor every week now that it was like getting towards the end. It was every 2 weeks. We've been going every week now, and we went there on Thursday last week, and they were like, and now I'm allowed in for the sonogram and all that, but I'm not allowed in for the doctor's appointment itself. I don't know why they're doing that, but it's the whole COVID thing or whatever. Anyway, Going for the sonogram. Babies look great, right? She goes in for an appointment. I go out to the truck. I'm sitting in the truck. I see her come out crying. So my first thought is it goes bad. Like I go to the worst possible scenario. So I'm like, what's going on? She's like, they're sending me to the hospital. So I'm like, okay, we got to go to the hospital, right? So boom, we go to the hospital. Man, they get us in there. They start running blood pressures. They start doing this, that, and the other thing. They hook her up on the bed. They get her in the thing. They got all these things hooked up to her. I'm like inside just trying to hold it together, right? Finally, they come out and say your blood pressure is high. We're gonna try to lower it. If we can't lower it, the babies are coming today. Now this is 6 weeks early, right? Nothing's ready. We got nothing in the truck. Nothing is. We have nothing. We're not prepared for this at all, right? Long story short, they gave her the medicine like 3 times. It didn't come down. Um, we're going in basically. Now they did a COVID test for me, and they basically told me if the COVID test doesn't come back in time, um, or it comes back positive, I'm not allowed in the OR, right? I can't go in to see my babies being born. So I'm freaking out now, right? Finally, they say it's here, it's in, you know, we're going in. We're going in, right? So it happened, guys. Amanda had the babies 6 weeks early. Um, they're beautiful, man. They are beautiful. Liliana and Rosalie. Liliana and Rosalie are their names. I was on the fence about putting that out there, but what am I gonna do? Can't it is what it is. That's their names. Lily and Rose. They both have sentimental reasons that I'm not gonna get into right now because I'll probably lose it on camera, and I'm not trying to do that. So, anyway, the babies are born. They're they're 6 weeks early. So like I said, nothing was ready. At this point, I'm not thinking of none of that, right? The babies are born. We're still in the OR. I'm thinking like in my head, okay, I'm happy they came in. That's a good thing. That means their air is good, right? Um, but I'm not done. Amanda's still like on the table, right? They're still working on her. So I couldn't like, man, becoming a dad is a crazy, crazy thing. You're so happy and like full of joy, but you're scared shitless. And I just said that on camera. I don't curse on my channel, but I was so scared, man, because like the person that I love the most in this world is on an operating table and there's nothing that I can do about it, right? So like I just had to stay strong through this whole thing. Like, and people were like, yo, you got to take care of yourself and this, that, and the other. I'm like, I'll take care of myself when my girl and my kids are home. Like I will sleep at that point in time. Not for long, obviously, because there's a lot of stuff that's gonna need to be done. But man, it was a crazy experience, man. So, and it didn't stop. It was a roller coaster the whole time, right? So, Amanda gets the babies are there. We take pictures with them, and I'm scatterbrained right now, guys, because my mind's been all over the place. I haven't really slept. Even the last 2 nights, I was up till 5 a.m. getting the house ready and washing clothes and putting stuff together and trying to get ready because we don't know when they're coming home, right? So back to the story at hand, right? So I'm basically giving you guys a detailed rundown of what happened. So we're in the operating room. The babies are born. My beautiful girls are born. They're here. They're crying. They clean them up a little bit. We get to take a picture with them, and I got to hold them for the first time. I cut the umbilical cord. I wasn't sure about that. They're like, yo, you want to cut the umbilical cord? I'm like, I don't know. Do I? Right? And all the nurses in there were like, yes, you do. So I did, right? I cut the umbilical cords. We took some pictures. I got to hold the girls. I got to have Amanda give them a kiss real quick. Um, and then the anesthesiologist kind of walked me out and was like, all right, man, like, we're gonna bring you back to the room, and she'll be back in a couple minutes. Still freaking out inside, but holding it together, right? I'm holding it together because I want to know that my girl is good, right? The babies are out, they're crying, they're breathing, they're on the machines, they're doing, like hooked up to the sensors and all that good stuff. And then finally, like Amanda came out of the OR, so she comes back into the room, and we were in that room for a little bit. They gave me my wristbands, and I still have them on because I need to be, though that's my lifeline to get into the hospital, basically. Um, and and man, I'm scatterbrained. Holy cow! Let me take a break and just look at the comments, see who's here. I'm not gonna read them all. Um, Kingman Highborn's here. What's up, brother? We got Jesse. Beautiful names. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Andre talking crap. I don't know what the come on, man, is about, but full of adrenaline. Yeah, for sure. Bruce Zolo, what's up, brother? I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you big time, man. Kids grow like weeds. Yep, yep. I'm just breezing the comments, guys. I'm just trying to see who's here, get my stuff together. I haven't slept good in the last week, so um full customs in the house. Eddie from Simple Customs. What's up, brother? Just the ceiling, man. Congrats. Yeah, what's up is the ceiling. Ben is so happy for me. I appreciate you, man. I definitely do. Gary's Diecast Collections. Hello, all. Congratulations. Thank you, my man. Um, Charles J, hang in there. We got you in prayer. Yeah, man. No, we're good. We're good. I'm gonna get to the. I'm gonna give you the play by play. I don't want anybody to worry at all. So before anybody starts worrying at all, Amanda's home. She's doing very well. We're going to the doctor tomorrow. She's gonna get the staples cut out, right? The babies are good. They've had couple little hiccups, but everything is normal. The things that have happened, right? Everything is normal. The babies are good. The only reason why they're still in the hospital in the NICU is because they're early. They're early. So they're good. They're good. They're good. Thank God. They are good. So I think I left off with I'm in the room now, right? In the OR, not in the OR, in the labor and delivery room, right? I'm in that room, um, doing something. I think I called somebody. I might have called my dad. I don't remember. Um, and then she comes in there. We're good to go. We bring the stretcher over to the NICU. Amanda gets sick. She gets sick in the NICU. They have to bring her out, and we go to the um, maternity room. Now this is the maternity room where we're gonna stay, right? We bring her in there. They take her blood pressure again. It's still high. She gets sick again. Now I'm like, all right, and this is why I didn't like jump for joy that my babies were born, right? My girl's still not in the clear. Like we're still going through it right now. She's sick. Her blood pressure's high. They can't get it down. It turns out we find out that the whole reason why they had to deliver the girls is she had gotten sick from preeclampsia. It's called, right? Preeclampsia. It's a situation where the babies um and I don't the babies are fine. The mother gets sick. I know what it is. I'm not all there right now, guys. She had developed this thing. It basically said um, Amanda had to get these babies delivered right now. They were far along enough that they could come out and be okay. So she got sick again in the labor and delivery in the maternity room. I'm sorry. At that point, these nurses made the call. We need to bring her back to the labor delivery side so that there's one-on-one. monitoring, right? They have more stuff over there. There's one nurse to one patient so that, we can make sure that she's okay. So they bring her back over there, right? This whole time, guys, I'm there. Like I'm there. I'm in it. I'm like, whatever y'all need, let me know. I'm helping push the stretcher and all that. Like, whatever I can do to make this situation easier on the people that are gonna take care of my girl's life, right? So we go back to the labor and delivery room, and we were there until about 3 o'clock in the morning. So we were in that room for another 4 hours or so, I think. Um, Finally, she got sick a few more times. Finally, because my girl's a diabetic too, so you got that all plays into it, right? So there was a lot of factors there, right? Finally, they get her blood pressure down um, to the point where we could transfer back to the maternity ward, right? Um, at that point in time, everything is free and clear. We get back over there. I think she might have got sick one more time, but I'm not positive. I can't even remember because it was such a blur. Finally get into that room, settle in, um, settle in. I got to the point where she was okay and feeling better. I think I went over to the NICU to see the babies before I went to sleep. It was like 5 o'clock in the morning. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning. I went to sleep for maybe 2 or 3 hours. Woke up the next day, and now she just had a major abdominal surgery. Major abdominal surgery, and I basically had to take care of her. The nurses are there, and some of you guys might have went through this already, so I don't want to sound repetitive. I just want you guys to know what the last week of my life was. Right, I became a dad, and it's the most amazing feeling I've ever had in my life. Like, there's nothing in this world that will mean any more than what these little girls are to me right now. Like, I will sacrifice everything I have ever worked for and everything that I know for these children. And that's a feeling that, like, I've never had in my life. So I'm not gonna ditch the channel or anything like that, but I'm gonna let you guys know that it ain't gonna be the same. It ain't gonna be the same. But I am very grateful for all the people that I've met here. And I'm not going nowhere. But I ain't gonna have the time to do what I've been doing, and but Amanda wants me to continue with builds and stuff like that, so I will, and I'll do it because I want to. But they came early, man. They came early, and we weren't prepared. We were not prepared. Thankfully, we had placed the remaining order on the registry. Well, most of it. We went through the registry, and we, picked and choose what we needed, and placed that order the day before we ended up going in the hospital. So now I'm calling my brother like, yo, and her son, she's got an 18-year-old son. So we're calling them like, yo, if you see boxes, bring them in. Go check the mailbox every day, because they don't do that. I usually do that, right? So I came home to a mountain of boxes, and that's what I've been doing the last 2 nights till 5 in the morning. For the last night, I fell asleep at 5:30 in the morning. The night before, it was 4:30 in the morning. Just putting together like the baby strollers, the cage thing, um, washing the clothes that we need, because I needed to bring some stuff. I needed to bring some stuff up there today for the babies. They took them. Okay, so I'm not done. I'm not done, guys. I'm getting off path, right? So the babies are born. We're in the maternity ward. Everything's cool. Every single nurse that came in there was super, super cool, very informative, right? I've learned a ton about babies and premature babies in the last 5 days, in the last 6 days, right? I never knew nothing about premature babies, how you have to hold them differently and you have to feed them differently, and you know, just so much, man. And about babies in general. Like, even when my niece and my nephew were born, I didn't hold them when they were little. I was scared to hold them when they were little, you know? So this is the first time I've ever held a little baby, right? This is the first time I've ever held and fed a little baby, right? And it's different. It's not what, you think, where you put them on your arm and you hold and you feed them like that. You got to make sure that you support their neck and their head, and you basically got to hold them in like a under the jawbone chokehold, but you're not choking them, obviously. But it's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm learning all this stuff about how to do this, that, and the other thing. And, man, oh, man. Man, oh, man. People are telling me that that I gotta take a break and all this stuff too. And I'm like, in the hospital, and I'm like, I can't. I gotta make sure that she's good. At one point in time, man, she couldn't get out of bed. Like, like the day after and the day after that, it was bad. It was bad. I had to help her with every single thing, and I would do it all again. I would do it all again. Every single thing. That's what creates a real man. I'm sorry, man. I know there's some deadbeat dads out there too. And this opens up my eyes to them a whole lot more. A whole lot more. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. Yeah, man. Every single thing, from the bathroom to the food to the, going to get water and getting the nurses to do this, that, and the other thing, to check her blood pressure and her man, oh man. Anyway, it's been a crazy week, guys. It has been a crazy week. I I did all that, right? I took care of Amanda, and made sure that I could do everything that I could to help the nurses with the babies. It was scary, right? Yeah, it was definitely scary, man. It was, and I didn't admit that to anybody, because I have a tendency of going numb when it comes to serious stuff that involves my family. I go real numb. Like, and it's something that I've just, like, over time, growing up in like situations. Andre will know exactly what I'm talking about. You cry in the darkness by yourself when nobody else is looking. When everything, the dust is settled. When there's nothing else to worry about. That's when it hits you. And we ain't there yet. We ain't there yet. My girls are still in the hospital, guys. So they're good. They're good. They're growing. They're growing. They're strong. My little one, my little one picked up her head today. Okay? I was holding her and she picked up her head. This girl's not supposed to have muscles that can pick up her own head yet. They're strong girls. They are strong girls. I joke with Amanda because we were driving 2 weeks ago. You guys know who I am. You guys know how I am, right? I'm a fun person. I say things that are fun because that's what life is about, right? So we're talking and this, that, and the other thing, and I said the babies are gonna be strong. This is before they were born, before all of this, right? The babies are gonna be strong because they have my intestinal fortitude. And she laughed and she's like, "What the heck? You get out of here. It's not even a word." And I'm like, "No, it is. It is. It's intestinal fortitude. It's inner strength. You know, it's digging deep, right?" And she's like, "You're making stuff up." So she goes and looks it up, right? And she's like, that's real. That's a real thing. And I'm like, yeah, watch. They that's something that's gonna pass on. I have no doubt about it. And they are. They came out, and the bigger of the two, Liliana, she had some breathing problems. She had she had fluid in her lungs. So they put her on a CPAP machine. And that's a thing where they force they put a tube down into her lungs and they force air in, and it pushes the fluid out. She was breech, so when they pulled her out, she ingested fluid. That's how they explained it to me. And thank God we were where we were, man. Like, they put her on this machine, and they got the fluid out. So the next morning, I went into the I went down there, and they said that no, the doctor came in. That's right. The doctor came in, and it was it was a funny one, man. It was a funny one because you guys know, out of all people, I'm not racist, right? I'm not racist at all, but the doctor walks in, and he's a straight African. Like, he's a African from Africa, right? So he had that accent, and I know from experience that people that come from other places in the world, they appreciate things that much more. So when I saw this African dude walk into my room, and he introduced himself as a doctor, immediately, like, I perked up. I'm like, yo, what's up, man? Like, because this dude is gonna take his job serious, and my daughter's lives are in his hand, you know? Straight up. So he was like, good morning, congratulations. The babies are good. I'm not gonna try to do his accent because that's just messed up. The babies are good. Um, the bigger of the two had to go onto a breathing tube. Um, because the fluid, they took her off of it in the morning, and she was good. She was good. They got all the fluid out of her lungs, and she's been breathing on her own ever since. Um, they were in the incubators. They were in the incubators until yesterday. So yesterday was Tuesday, right? So it would have been like 5 days they were in the incubators, and they took out the smaller of the two, Rosalie, and they put her in a crib, and it's like a test run basically, and it failed. Her body temperature dropped too low, so they had to put her back in there. So they kept them both in. That wasn't yesterday. That was a couple days before. I'm shocked, guys. Stop eating all my sesame seed. um, so they put it back in the incubator. They did what they had to do, guys. Now, excuse me. I've learned so much about the about everything, about the breastfeeding and all that. About the clear stuff that comes out before the milk comes in. It's like liquid gold, they call it. Every single drop has like millions of antibodies and all that. So, guys, it's crazy, man. It's crazy. We're doing everything that we can to give these girls the best lives that they can have, and thank God, man. Thank God that the doctors know what they're doing, man. So they came out of the incubators yesterday. I'm sorry if I'm missing your comments, guys. I'm just trying to I'm just trying to recall what the heck happened, you know? I'm a dad now. Holy cow. Holy cow, right? Hot Wheels Crazy for Life. No, with the loading things. I don't know, man. Is anybody else having a problem with the loading? Um, Scott with the dark beard. Nah, she has what you call it. There's a team of lactation consultants with her group, so she has 24-hour access to them, which is awesome. Um, so the babies came out of the cribs, came out of the who's majiggies, the incubator thingies, right? I changed my first diaper before that. I changed my first diaper. It took me 5 minutes, yo. It took me 5 minutes to change the diaper, man. 5 minutes. I never did it before, right? Babies are so small. I don't want to hurt them. I don't want to hurt them. So there's some real nurses in there. There's some real old school nurses in there too. And I got the best of both worlds. I got the girls that are just coming out of like, the newer, I'm not gonna say newer, the younger ones, right? They're experienced though. Um, she broke it down for me exactly how I need to hold these kids to not hurt them, and exactly how to hold them when I'm feeding them, and what to do when this, that, and the other thing happens. Then I got the old school lady, basically telling me to stop it. You look tense, you look scared. Stop being that. That baby doesn't know that you don't know what the hell you're doing. So act like you know what you're doing. you know, right? So, man, I'm getting all this is getting like thrown at me, right? And I'm a sponge, man. I soak it all up. And I did, I soak up everything that I'm interested in. So this hobby, right? You guys saw how fast I got into this hobby, and like then the YouTube gig, I was able to grow my channel and all that. But this this is the biggest project that I'm ever going to have in my life. So I want to know every single thing that I can do to make it the best that it can possibly be, right? And I got a text from my buddy Dan, and if you guys haven't seen the video I made about about Dan and his um his tribute that I did, I'm not going to pull out the whole thing, but I made a rig and the dragster for him. He's a Marine. He's a Purple Heart Marine, right? I know that didn't focus, but I still got to get him his cars. He's coming to New York next month, so um, I'm gonna hand them to him. He doesn't want me to send them, but you can go back and watch that video if you want. He texted me and he gave me some of the best advice I've ever had, and it was kind of the same way I was already thinking. He said, a lot of people are gonna try to tell you how to raise your kids. A lot of people are going to tell you how to raise your kids. Listen to every one of them. Thank them for their contribution. Keep what you think is valuable and discard the rest. Right? That's something that'll stick with me forever, because I already know that there's women that have raised 4, 5, 6 kids, and they know it all, and that's the way that it is, right? And I was talking to my friend Dustin tonight, and he's like, "Yeah, my dad came over because they just had a baby too. He's 41 years old. He's older than me. Had his first kid. Congratulations to Dustin and Vicky if they watch this, right? His dad was up here visiting, and I guess like the baby dropped the binky on the floor, and they went and washed it off. And he's like, "You gotta be kidding me! When I was your age, when you were his age." I dumped it in a thing of beer and stuck it back in your mouth, right? you know. So, I mean, I don't know. I'm scatterbrained again. Where we at? I was just talking about how, the nurses were great. The nurses are great. They're great. They've been teaching me everything. I changed my first diaper the other day. I learned how to put a swaddle on, right? I learned how to feed and burp the babies, what to look out for, if they're choking or anything like that, right? We went and put some outfits on them today because they took them out of the incubators yesterday. So they said that if we brought them clothes, then it would help to keep them warm. So there's that. Um, and we're just taking it day by day. They're gonna keep monitoring these babies and is it focused? Focus, man. Focus, man. I don't know. They're gonna keep monitoring the babies, and when they're ready to come home, they'll come home. One of them might come home before the other, because every time they have a little episode, it sets them back 5 days in the NICU. So I want them to be there as long as they need to be there. So that's that, guys. Everything is good. Everything is good. Thank you to everybody. Thank you to everybody that has reached out. Um, that has left comments on the post that I made on the community tab. I really appreciate you guys. They're not gonna break me, ho. uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Adrian. So Adrian says to raise the kids, the way that we see fit. And the good thing is Amanda has 18 years experience, right? It is a good thing. The flip side of that is her son was 10 pounds 8 ounces, I think, when he was born. So there's never been a premature experience, right? And that's totally different. So the first beginning here is going to be different, and that's okay. But she knows what she's doing. She's been super great with getting the registry and everything together that we needed. And thank you to everybody that participated and helped us out with that, man. Like, you guys don't know me. You guys don't know me in real life, man. And to to buy something off of the baby registry, that like we went on there and only put the things that we needed, because we talked about it, and I was like, I don't want to put on there like super crazy stuff that's like, you don't need it. Like, we're not rich people, like we got enough money to get by, right? So the stuff that we put on the registry was like stuff that is needed, you know? And a couple people went on there and spent a lot of money, man. And spent a lot of money, and I'm not gonna say you shouldn't have did that, because you already know. I appreciate you guys, man. I really appreciate you guys. And man, I'm a dad now, yo. Oh man. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. That's the truth. That is the truth. Eddie Bennett, what registry? I need details, bro. Oh man. There's a registry, Eddie. I don't know how much is left on there. I think we got the majority of it covered. But Eddie, we'll get a call. I'll talk to you on the phone. You know, I'm not I'm not asking anybody for anything. I never do that. Adrian from Big A's Diecast was like, dude, can I share this on my channel? And I was like, I'm not asking you to do that, but if you want to, you can. And that was more than enough, dude. You went on there and did what you did, and that's the stuff that I'll never forget. And on top of that, the people that sent in the cars that for the Double Trouble build off, man. Like those cars will never be forgotten. Like that, you know. Bruce Zola went out and bought the toys that my girl remembered having as a baby. Like this community rocks, man. There's nothing that I can ever do to repay you guys for what you've done at this point in time in my life, right? So, oh man. Yeah. Yep. Get it together, right? So so at this point in time, that's where I'm at. We've been home since Monday night. I haven't slept. I've been up till 5 a.m. every night getting the house ready because nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else is going to do it, and that's what you do when you're a good father, right? You sacrifice yourself. And that's what I'm doing. And I know that I'm going to need to slow down and get some sleep and do all that stuff because these kids are going to need me, right? But I also know that I can't depend on anyone else to do the job that I need to do, right? So Amanda's been injured. She's been cut open at the waist basically, and two babies were taken out of her, and all the other stuff, the placentas and the fluid and all that stuff, man. There's a freaking, if anybody's ever been in the OR, right, when they're doing a C-section, there's a curtain up, but on the other side, and I didn't know this, I was warned, don't look over the curtain. One of my good buddies from Xbox I've been playing with for like 12 years or whatever, he was like, yo, don't look on the other side of the curtain, you'll be scarred for life unless you want to, right? He's like, I know my girl inside out now. Right? So I'm in there and I didn't realize that there's a canister on the other side, like on my side of the curtain, right? And once they cut her open and they start taking the babies out, they start sucking the blood, all the excess fluid that's in there, and it goes into that canister. And I'm good with blood. I don't get woozy. I don't pass out or none of that crap. But I wasn't expecting to see that, right? So I was like, holy cow, look at this, right? And now I'm trying to keep her looking at me so that she doesn't see it either, right? And I still haven't told her that. But man, oh man. King Nuts in the house. What's up, brother? I joined the twin girl dad club. That's what you missed. I just told the story of what's happened in the last 6 days. I became a dad, man. 6 weeks early. Didn't expect it. Didn't have nothing ready. I had called my brother and I was like, yo, I need you to go in the room, grab a suitcase, throw this, that, and the other thing in there, and then grab the extra set of keys to my truck and leave them in there so I could sneak out and grab the suitcase basically. Um, which, I didn't realize that I was actually allowed to leave. They were saying it was frowned upon. Big A, yeah, man. Everything's good. Everything is good. And I'm not saying this whole story for any pity or anything like that. I did what I had to do, and I believe that that's what a man should do, right? When my girl spent 8.5 months make growing these children and all the things that she went through, the pains and the not being able to sleep, get comfortable at night, and like her feet swelling up, and she gained 17 pounds in the last 2 weeks because of this preeclampsia stuff, guys, with the blood pressure and the and the weight gain and the swelling. I didn't realize it because, like, you don't realize it. She didn't realize it because she thought it was just, normal, right? So I put myself on the line, and I told the nurses while we are there, every single second, if you need anything at all, I'm there. Like I'm on it, right? And I would like to think that I was helpful. I was helpful to them in taking care of Amanda and making sure that she was okay. Was I scared? Yeah, I was scared shitless. I was scared to the bottom of the bottom of my heart, man. Especially when we went back to the labor and delivery room, because in my mind, like, that's where things go bad, you know. So everything is good. Everything is good. Amanda's home. We're going to the doctor in the morning. She's gonna get the staples taken out, and then we're gonna go see the babies again. We've been there every single day. There's not a day that's gonna go by that I will not see my children. Like, I think we spent 5 hours there today, you know, and yeah, yeah. It's 1 o'clock. I'm not gonna shut the live, but I gotta go wake her up to pump. So take 10 minutes, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta go wake her up, and so she can pump the milk for the babies in the morning. But I will be right back, guys. So stick around. You know, you can chat it up in the comment section that I've basically been missing all the comments. Yeah. I'll be right back, guys. All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. 17 people still in here, huh? Oh boy, you guys must be having a good conversation in the comments. What am I missing here, man? Um, Adrian, we're gonna have to talk on the phone, bro. You're gonna have to let me know what I missed here, cause I'm sure there was some things said that I'm not gonna want to miss. Anyone working on customs while watching? I am not. I can't even get to my custom bench, man. It's full of stuff, and I got boxes in the way, and I got a inversion machine, inversion table in the way, and I can't get back to it. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Yeah, Bruce, we're gonna have to talk on the phone too, man. I haven't, Adrian, Andre, all you guys, man. I haven't had no time to talk to nobody though. I've been on the go, on the go. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. The traveling car made it. The traveling car made it to the hospital, and I got some pictures of where the traveling car. Oh man, this thing is mischievous. Just here waiting for you, Jay. We're here to listen, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. Gotta head out soon. JDC ran for a reason. Yeah, no doubt, Bruce. So before we went, and I'm gonna probably wrap this soon because I got you guys already know I got things going on, right? I got things going on. Oh, big news, Eddie Bennett, big news. I mean, you got big news or I got big news? I think I just dropped my big news. Right? Um, Before all this happened, though, um, I am hosting Skid for 2022. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, because Keith is on his hiatus. Yeah, I'm probably gonna be on a hiatus too for a little bit. Um, and good for Keith to do that, man. He wasn't having fun with the diecast, and he's having fun with something else. Own it. That's what he did. So, Subi, fam. That's what JDC fam. Right on, brother. Right on. I appreciate you. I wasn't sure if you were talking about a Gaslands Ram or what. um, 2,000 crazy uncles. Subi, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate you, man. Um, yeah, they definitely do have 2,000 crazy uncles. So you guys know I went to the. You guys want to know I went to the tabletop gaming expo. Um. Oh, I want to know, man. So obviously I'm gonna have a lot of time eaten up with the babies coming. The babies here, and all the things that being a father entails, right? I don't know that I'm gonna be building anything, to be honest. But you guys know that I wanted to do my little story thing with the Dungeons and Dragons, Gaslands, whatever. I've kind of reeled back on that too because I know how much goes into making a campaign like that. But I want to know, and I'll make a community post addressing the JDC family. Is anybody in here a D&D nerd? Like, does anybody in here play Dungeons and Dragons? Because it's something that I want to get into um in my spare time, because it only takes 2-3 hours a week, right? um and it's right up my imagination alley, right? So if that's something that anybody does, like online or whatever, Drop me an email, jaysdiecastcreations@gmail.com. If anybody's a dungeon master or anything that hosts their own games and stuff like that, and if anybody knows how I could get into it, I know that the D&D Beyond has an app, and it shows all the stats and your player cards and the dice and all that. Um, but I'd like to find a game. So if anybody plays D&D, let me know. Eddie Bennett, you play D&D? Okay, we definitely need to talk. Kingman, I got most of my books and played 3.5 Pathfinder and a smidge of Little Fifth. Okay, cool, man. So 5E is the newest one. I know that. That's all I know. I just been watching some YouTube videos or whatever. But it's something that I want to get into on the side. So you guys hit me up. Hit me up and maybe we can figure something out, right? Or you can help me figure something out, right? Because I'm not gonna have a lot of time, and and Bruce Zolo says he's in now. So I know that there is a way that we can all zoom up or do it through the StreamYard and do it like a on a YouTube thing or whatever, you know. Anyway, you guys hit me up, send me emails. Eddie says he's been doing it for over 30 years, so maybe he's the dungeon master and maybe we can get something going, right? Um I'm not gonna you know, eat up this live with that, but that's cool, Eddie. We'll definitely talk. I got your link. We'll be talking. And it looks like Bruce and Kingman and somebody else who was just talking. Uh the Weekend Warrior says he's played a couple times. So maybe we can get a little I got a dungeon. Does that count? um, it probably does. Maybe we can get a game going. If Eddie's down to DM it. And you know, if I learn the rules, I could DM too. But I know it takes a lot to put a game together. So if anything else, I'm sure Eddie, you know where to look and you can point me in the right direction to jump into a beginner's game, right? Um anyway, before I go, guys, I want to show you guys what I found before the babies were born, right? Um the first thing that was a good sign was the diecast traveling car showed up, right? I got to unbox this thing. It came from the diecast clown, and then I got to bring it to my hometown, and we did a couple things, and it was along for the ride when the babies were born. So that's super cool. The traveling car was in town, right? I went to the tabletop convention, and this is the only thing I bought. There was a lot of cool stuff there. Um, there was a lot of cool stuff there. There was miniatures. I could have bought a whole D&D rig, and I didn't do it, but because I was smart, right? I was smart. I don't know anybody that plays here. There is a game shop, but they're kind of, and I hate to say this, man, but every time I walk in there, I feel like everybody's cold. Like I'm not cool because I don't know anybody. So like nobody wants to talk to me besides like the owner, and he's always like over in the back, and I can go ask him a question or whatever. But it's kind of cold walking into there and like, you know, because they all got their groups and all that, and you know, I don't know, man. So I didn't buy nothing at the thing. I was tempted to buy the DM screen and all that and start up something online. But I don't know how much time it's gonna entail. I know it's gonna take some time. So I didn't want to go there. I do have the you're a noob. They clicked up. Yeah, exactly, Andre. It's like, you know, I'm the outsider walking in there, right? The only time I go in there is to look at their spare parts bins for 10 cents a piece so I can get little guns to glue onto these cars. And they get the Citadel paints, right? But this dude was selling these dice trays, and you guys know I use the dice tray for the racing and stuff. So I decided to grab one. I think it was $8, and it's got these snaps. This is the smaller of the two. Um, so I grabbed up one of these, right? So I could do the dice roll, and it's the same thing as the gray thing, but it doesn't make a lot of noise when it hits, and it just looks cooler, I guess. So there we go. We got a dice tray. Um, that's every game shop for some reason. Yeah, man, and it's a shame because I'd like to be able to drive 20 minutes and spend 2 3 hours playing a game at the table and then go home. But I don't know these guys, and like, it's like every time I walk in there, it's like, all right, what do you want? The owner is very helpful. When I went in there and I told him that I was trying to build grat tanks for somebody, he didn't have any, and then he started looking around at the stuff in there that I could scratch build it out of, right? I didn't end up buying it because the only thing that was useful would have been the 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 40K terrain pieces that I could have cut up and used as the tank. Anyway, um he's cool. The owner's cool. The rest of them are a bunch of whatever. I went into some stores at some point in time in the last 2 weeks, and I found this one. This is the Coop Clip, right? I got it, and I showed Amanda, and she's like, "Oh, that's cool." And I was like, "Yeah, I'm not gonna buy it unless you want to put it on the keys or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, we could put that on the keys." So I grabbed it. It was $1, right? Um, then I went in there and to Walmart, and they had a drop, and I found this Barbie extras, right? The Barbie extras. I don't know what this is supposed to be, but it looks like a Ferrari. So I grabbed it, right? I grabbed it, and I figured my girls are gonna want this at some point in time. My girls are gonna want this at some point in time, right? Also, I got 3 boxes sitting over here, 4 boxes, from Paco's Diecast, right? From Eddie from Simple Customs, and I got a box from Mike's Mods and Customs. I'm sorry, guys. You know where I've been the last week. I have not been able to open anything at all. I'll get to them though. I will get to them. But thank you for sending the stuff out. But man, oh man, has the shipping people been playing soccer and football with these boxes, man, because they are banged up. Eddie's box, Eddie from Simple Customs, the box he sent, it looks like somebody put on a Thor's hammer and smashed that thing from the corner and like flattened half of it. So hopefully it's all right, Hopefully it's all right. Um, I found these 16 Cadillac ATS V's, so I grabbed them. Oh, and I'm gonna go through. So this is the other thing, guys. And I bought a lot of cars in the last year or two, right? I bought a ton of cars. I probably have over 1,000 main lines, right? What am I gonna do with them? They're cool. I'm gonna keep the ones I like, and the rest of them, I'm not gonna try to sell them. I'm not gonna try to sell them at the flea market. I'm not gonna try to scalp them on eBay. I'm not gonna try to um, sell them at the car shows and stuff like that. I realize why I've been buying all these cars now. Um, can't afford to go and buy these nurses lunch, all of them. Afford to, you know, do something for all of the people that took care of Amanda and are taking care of my for all of the people that took care of Amanda and are taking care of my babies, right? So I'm gonna go through all my cars, and I wanna make at least 3 or 4 cases and bring them down to the hospital that the kids are at, and give them to the children's section, so that they can have those cases there and give them to the kids that come in sick. I've really been thinking about that. That come in sick. I've really been thinking about that, and the whole time I was there, I was like, there's got to be something I can do. Obviously we're spending a lot of money. The insurance is spending most of it, but there's a deductible that we got to hit, right? Um, so Eddie Bennett says, "Dang, I have over 1,000 real riders in M2s." Yeah, I probably have more like 3,000 cars to be honest with you, but um, I'm being modest there, and I'm still scatterbrained. So anything that I say isn't really 100% correct. But what I'm saying about donating cars to the children at the hospital is 100%. I mean that in every bit of who I am, right? Um, so I would like to be able to give them to the kids, but I can't do that, right? So I'm gonna go through all my cars because I gotta clean out this room anyway. Half of this room is gonna have to end up getting converted into storage for the baby stuff. So that's another reason why production is gonna be down on the channel. I'm gonna probably do these lives. You say what's up to you guys and like just shoot the S with you, right? Um, But as far as building and stuff, and Eddie, I know that so there are a few cars that I have to finish. One of them is Old Man Diecast. I told him I was gonna finish do a barn find Camaro. Um, the Double Trouble build is gonna get done eventually. That's something that I started, and I don't know that I'm gonna finish anytime soon because the babies are coming home any day now, right? Within the next week or two. And it could be tomorrow. Who knows? Hopefully they give us 24 hours. But um, Eddie Simple Customs Eddie, I told you I was gonna build you a diorama. I'm just gonna give you one of the ones that I built already because I'm not gonna have the time to finish it. And a deal is a deal. You did all this stuff for me, man. I'm just gonna pack up one of the ones I made, and I'll get it out to you. Also, JLA Air Cooled won the Porsche. I haven't been able to ship it out yet, my man. If you see this video, I'm gonna get it in the mail the next couple days. The pediatrics unit. Thank you, Mark. That's what I meant. Andre Cruz did a cool thing where he sold his for mystery boxes, and I could probably do that because I got a ton of cars and a ton of old stuff too, and I could really use the money too. So, some of the stuff maybe I will, get rid of through you guys if anybody's interested or whatever. But I never got into this to sell anything. But I'm getting rid of some stuff now because reality's hitting, right? The babies are most important. None of this stuff even matters at the end of the day. This is just something I did to make myself feel good, to help out the community and spread the love and teach some people some stuff, right? I would throw all this stuff in the trash tomorrow if it was like this or my kids. Forget about it. All this stuff is out the back door, and that's what's happening. We're gonna need space, so a lot of the stuff back here is gonna get packed up. Um. So anyway, I found these CTSs, the ATSs, whatever they are. They're really cool. So I'll crack one of these open for you guys while I'm here. All right, bada bing, bada boom. The ATS-V R, the ATS-V R. It's a sweet looking. I want to say it's like a GT3 car, maybe something like that. So there's that. All right, we got the caddy in the house, and then I grabbed the carded one because I'm gonna make a custom at some point in time, right? Why does it not want to focus? Boom, there we go. We're in focus now. I found the Porsche 935, guys, the black one. The black one. Adrian's out. I'm gonna hit the hay. Have a good night. It was good chatting with y'all. Yeah, no doubt, Adrian. We'll talk, bro. We'll talk maybe If I get a minute, I'll shoot you a call or a text. And don't be scared to reach out, man. You know, I'm all over the place, but I'll get back to you and we'll get on the phone. Um, so much kid stuff for you. Yeah, I appreciate it, Scott. Appreciate it, brother. Derek's in the house. What's up, man? Um, Eddie says he has 10 of those caddies if anybody needs one. What's up, brother? Derek, I was just, basically told everybody the story of where I've been for the last week, becoming a dad. And I figured I'd show some of the stuff that I found before we got sent to the hospital. So I have this black version of the 935. I saw it. Somebody had hid it underneath, right? They hid it underneath and was behind a bunch of boxes. So I was like, Scoop, grab that up. You're not gonna hide that and think that it's okay. I don't know why people are hiding dollar cars unless it's for their friends, right? So I grabbed that. Um, King Nut says, "Oh, I can't wait to find that Porsche." Well, brother, I mean, I think it's really cool. It's the black and gold. I think black and gold is super sweet. I know how much of a Porsche fanatic you are, so if you don't find it, let me know and I'll send that out to you. All right. Um, I grabbed this one up. This is the Lethal Diesel, and it's in the rescue theme. Just because I had seen it already and I didn't grab it, but I'm gonna crack it open because the Lethal Diesel is cool, and this one here is perfect for the Gaslands. The Gaslands deal, right? This fits right into the police theme. I forget the faction that they are, but it doesn't require much work to get this on the board. So I grabbed it up because it's cool. That's all. Um, I found the quick bite treasure hunt there. Maybe Andre likes this one because he's into those food trucks. But I just grabbed it because it's a treasure hunt, and that's something that I got to get out of. But it's hard to leave the treasure hunts behind, especially if I don't have one, right? So that's that. Highway Patrol, that's right. They'll become in abundance soon, just like the first variation red. Yeah, no doubt. I like the black better than the red. That's for sure. Found three more of these, right? So when I do get some time to customize, I'm gonna do like 10 of these at the same time, right? We're gonna do like 10 of these at the same time. I have some plans for them. I might even do more. I might do all of them that I have at the same time. And you know, I like the quick bite because it comes with a crew. Comes with crew? Is there a crew in there? Oh yeah, the dude on the other side. Sweet. So I got those, right? This was the awesomest part though. This was the awesomest part, guys. And Derek, I apologize that it's not coming your way. The first thing is I went into a Target to find hooded towels for the babies. They're like a towel with a hood on it. Self-explanatory, right? They were on sale. Amanda had a discount thing, so we got them super cheap. But while I was in Target, I went down the Hot Wheels aisle, right? Of course, you got to go down the Hot Wheels aisle, and Target sells muscle machines. I don't usually buy these muscle machines, but they had this one, so I had to get it. This is a 240Z. I had a 280Z in real life. It was an 83. This is a 72, so it's a bit different. But this one's the red edition. This is the only at Target exclusive. I had to grab it because I've never found a red edition muscle machines. So now I found Johnny Lightning, White Lightning. I found M2 Chase. I found a Super Treasure Hunt. And now I found a Muscle Machines Red Edition. So I'll take it. I will take it, right? Definitely. So there's that. I got the Muscle Machines Red Edition. Um, and I think they're like $5, right? I think that was over the weekend when I was out there in my hometown. The day before the babies were born. So this was I don't even know what day it is anymore, guys. Oh my god. Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Amanda wanted to go to Kohl's. She wanted to go to Kohl's to look for some baby clothes for something. We were looking for something, right? Went to Kohl's. On the way home from Kohl's, she's like, "Can you stop at the supermarket and grab some almond milk?" I'm like, "All right, yeah, cool." I didn't want to stop. I really didn't want to stop because I wanted to go home and I was hungry. But when you know you gotta stop. So I stopped at the supermarket, and it's the supermarket that I don't usually stop at. And I walk in there, and as I'm on my way to the almond milk, I pass the baby aisle, and I know that that's where the Hot Wheels are in that supermarket. So I shoot down that aisle, right? And I walk up, and what do I see? Boom. Super treasure hunt. I don't hunt super treasure hunts, right? But it was cool because the traveling car was in the was in the truck. So I got the traveling car, found the super treasure hunt, right? I didn't know it at the time. This was a good luck. This was a good luck find right here because the next day I became a father. And Derek, that's the reason why I can't send this to you, man. I apologize that I told you I would, and then and then I realized that this was found the day before I had my kids. So I'm not gonna ever get rid of this car, right? And Derek's out. I appreciate you stopping by real quick, man. No doubt about it. Go buy a lottery ticket. Yeah, no doubt. So yeah, so I found the red edition over the weekend. Um, and then I found the super treasure hunt the day before my kids were born. So that was really cool. That was really cool. Hey, you good? Okay. The camera's not facing this way if you need anything. Okay. It lives there. Amanda dropped something on the floor. It lives there now. um, he has that one coming to him. Yeah, he found two of them in the. I saw a picture. I think he said he found two of them. Maybe I don't know. One to crack and one to keep. I think, but he said that there was a friend that was looking for it that didn't have it. So, um, I had told him that I was gonna surprise him with this after I saw the picture. Because I've only found two. I've only ever found two supers, guys. It was this one, and I found this one here in the wild, and hopefully I don't mess it all up over here. Yep. This is the first super I've ever found. I don't hunt them. I don't hunt them. One for each girl. Yeah, no doubt about it. All right, so there you go. Boom. The only two super treasure hunts I've ever found. I'll never get rid of them. They'll go to my girls. That's it, right? They'll go to my girls when they're old enough. And then at that point, maybe they're worth something. Who knows? But I got plenty of cards that they can play with. And you know what? If at some point they're old enough and they want to play with these cards, I'm cracking them because they're my girls and they can do whatever they want. Sorry, not sorry. Yep. Yep. That's that. I traded him the one I found for a custom. Nice. And King Nut, I saw your video, bro. I've been so crazy that, I haven't even been able to comment on everything. I started watching your video. I think it was like a half hour long. I didn't finish it, but I did see up to the point where you said, and I think I saw a little bit more, where you said you traded it away for a car, and the car that was coming was amazing, and I saw all that, bro. So I've been watching, guys. I just haven't been able to comment. having babies in the hospital when you weren't expecting it 6 weeks early, right? That's where I've been. Gary's Diecast collection is going to sleep, man. Thank you for stopping by, my man. Thank you for stopping by, Gary. I'm actually gonna cut this off here in a second, too, guys. I got some things I gotta do before I go to sleep. Amanda's still awake. She just got done doing what she had to do for the babies in the morning. And these were the good luck charms that I found in the last couple days. The red edition, and then this was the right before, the day before the babies were born. And you know what? It was probably like 24 hours. This was probably 24 hours before the babies were born. I'd have to check the receipt from Kohl's, and I might even have the receipt from the supermarket. I might even have the receipt from the supermarket. That would be some crazy stuff if it was. It was about the same time. What time did we go to the supermarket?
Well, the Kohl's receipt was 5:26.
Okay, so it was a little later.
Got there, it was about
Yeah, just under 24 hours.
6 o'clock.
Yeah. Huh. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I'm gonna have to get a protector case for this thing. Yep. That was the good luck find right there. Right? So that was that. Thank you guys for all coming out and watching this live so late on a weekday, man. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning here. I don't have anything major that I need to get done tonight, so I wanted to pop on here and just do this because the next couple days are gonna be busy, 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 right? So we go to the doctor tomorrow morning. She's gonna get her incision checked out and the staples cut out and all that stuff. And then we get to go spend some time with the babies again. I will be there every single day for these girls. There's not a day in this lifetime that'll go by that I won't see these girls or talk to them when they get older, you know. I'm very fortunate, man. 37 years I lived my life, I had my fun. And now it's time to man up and be the best father that I can. So thank you guys for being so supportive. And being here, man, and enjoying the time that I have in this lifetime, and I've been able to meet so many good people through this YouTube community, and just thank you guys, man. I'm gonna go now so I don't get emotional again. But I'll leave these two little tuned cars on the track so you guys can see the two little tuned cars. They're gonna take the center stage here because the babies are driving. The babies are driving these cars right now. So there's that. They grow up quickly. Yeah, no doubt, King Nut. I'm gonna cherish every day that I got with these kids. So I'll have a few unboxing videos coming, guys. From Eddie from Simple Customs and Mike's Mods and Customs, and then Paco. That one's gonna be a big one. Still have a lot ahead of you. Yeah, no doubt, Eddie. I know it. Good night, Jesse. I don't even care if you guys smash the like button or not because you guys have been here. So that's all I ask. You know, I've been thinking about clicking the monetization on and all that. I don't know. It is what it is. I'm gonna do what I got to do for my family. So, Eddie Bennett, Kingman Highborn, Weekend Warrior. You guys all hit me up, and Bruce too, man. Maybe we can get a D&D game in. That'll be cool. But Eddie, for sure. If you've been playing for 30 years, man, definitely shoot me a text or whatever, and let me know what I'm looking at. If it's something that's gonna take up a ton of time, or if it's something that we could just do to have fun, or even if you're not even interested in doing it. So I don't know. Anyway, we'll talk privately. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. It's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm gonna go in here and have a snack with Amanda if she's still awake, because I think I've seen her eating some peanut butter. Um, and then I'm gonna tuck her in, take a shower, and go to sleep. We got a long day tomorrow. And then I get to go see my girls again. So thank you everybody that's been here. I appreciate you guys for sure. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.